All right, you guys, taking a look at language skills, page 9. We're going to be practicing regular and irregular plural nouns. So you guys, that word regular means things that occur most often, what we see most of the time. And so we're going to cover the things that are called irregular, meaning it's not as common. So here we go. We're going to be looking at at nouns that are plural. So you guys remember plural means more than one. What happens when they end in a Y? So when a word ends in a Y and there's a consonant before that Y, we have to do something to this to make it plural. And right here are directions. We change the Y to an I and add ES. So you guys, oh, is that a consonant in front of the Y? Sure is. So since it's a consonant, I'm going to put a C for consonant. The Y gets changed to an I, and I add ES. So I'm going to write candy with this rule. C-A-N-D, change the Y to an I, and add ES. So that would be the plural form of candy, is candies. Let's take a look at lady. So the rule says, when a word ends in Y and there is a consonant before the Y, we change the Y to I and add ES. So let's try it. Yes, there sure is a consonant in front of that Y. We have the consonant D. That means that to make this plural, the Y will change the Y to an I, and I add on my ES. So let's rewrite that. Instead of a Y, it's an I and ES. So lady, its plural form is ladies. We want to think, though, not every noun that ends in a Y gets changed to I. Here is when we know not to do that. When your noun, which needs to be plural, ends in a Y and is sitting next to a vowel to the left of it, we don't change it to an I. We actually just change and put an S at the end. So when a Y sits at the end of a noun and we need to make it plural, if its neighbor right here is a vowel, we don't change it at all. It just gets added to an S. So I look at this word key. Key has a vowel sitting next to it, so I don't change it at all. I just add an S to make it plural. This Y has an E sitting next to it, so it just gets an S at the end to make it plural. Donkeys. Day has a vowel sitting next to that Y, so it's going to be the S rule. All right, now you guys, your turn. Here, if you forget, you have this information helper. So let's change. We'll do the first two together. It says, write the plural form of a noun from the word box to answer each riddle. All right. So here are words: berry, toy, story, penny, baby, bunny. Right now, my eyes are already searching. Are those Y's by a consonant or by a vowel, right? Number 1, we cry and sleep in cribs. What are we? All right, you guys, we know. So we have to put it in plural form. The singular form is baby. We cry and sleep in cribs. Not baby, though. It said plural form. So I look. Next to that Y is a consonant, so I have to follow the IES rule. Spell baby, but when I get to that Y, I change it to an I and add ES. That's the plural form of the word baby, is babies. The teacher reads us to the class. What are we? The teacher reads us to the class. What are we? You guys know this. Story. But it has to be plural, so I'm going to look. Is it a consonant next to that Y? It sure is, and my rule is, if a consonant sits next to the Y, we change the Y to I and add ES to make it plural. So story plural would be written like this. All right, your turn to solve for 3, 4, 5, and 6. Happy practice.